All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can't see this, but I am now logging into the tech preview for Evocati. And of course, this one is the new inventory. I'm gonna give you a reaction. My reaction, genuine, first time seeing this, did not look at anyone's screen share or anything like that. I just got added to the Evocati program, and now I am testing it for myself, and I'm genuinely excited about that. I can't give you any sounds or anything like that. You cannot hear the game whatsoever. You cannot see the game whatsoever. All right, here we go. We got through all of that, the textures and all that, and the whatever the heck that is. Play game. Confirm location. Here we go. Now I can talk through everything. That is a part of the NDA. I can talk to you about everything I see. We're on the loading screen right now. I can describe things. I can do all of that. I just can't show you audio or video or anything like that, but I can literally tell you what I'm looking at. Okay, so here we go. We're looking at the loading screen right now. It's the same loading screen as 4.6. Nothing's changed there. If you guys are enjoying this, before we get straight into it, please, 73% of you are not subscribed. If you're enjoying yourself, hit that sub button for me. In 3, 2, 1, I. Oh my goodness gracious. This is amazing. There's nothing here, so we have to go somewhere else. Okay. It still has... So remember they talked about the new tooltips? It still has the old tooltip for now, which is completely understandable. No big deal. But basically, like, I'm on an ultra wide, and basically everything you saw in that image right now is what it looks like pretty much. Let me go to my actual inventory. Here we go. All right, I'm pressing F on my actual inventory. It looks like they didn't give us an inventory, I don't think. Like, I don't have an actual inventory here. Okay, so there's no inventory here whatsoever. Okay, no inventory here whatsoever. But I can still see like what I have on right now. So I've got my helmet on. They've got a spot for glasses, which is interesting, and it points to like where the helmet is. They've got the chest, of course. They've got the flight suit, or the undersuit. They've got gloves. They've got legs, and they've got ammo, and they've got med pens. So they've got all of that. On the right-hand side, it says no containers in proximity. And on the left-hand side, it says no containers in proximity. And all I have is the arc light pistol. There is no like quality or anything like that. But there are two tabs on like, so you see on the screen that you guys are looking at, that the gun right there. Basically, there is that gun where those two tabs are. That's exactly what I have. It's the exact same. It has the little tools below that. That's the gadgets if you mouse over it. And then it also has weapons as well. And then if you click there's a little arrow below those two things that collapses the menu completely, so you can actually get the entire container in proximity box full there. But yeah, it is supported by ultra wides. I hope there's a way to pull it in. I think like biggest problem on an ultra wide is the fact that like my chat can't see what I'm looting all the time, which I don't like. Yeah, I'm at my home location now, where I spawned, and I don't have an inventory at all. Oh my gosh, there it is. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Stacking is so fast. Can you stack? Oh my gosh, you can stack tractor beam attachments. Wow. Okay. All right, so everything highlights and then it expands. I'm gonna mute up again real quick because I didn't know this was a thing. I'll be right back. All right, so everything highlights and expands. There is a local inventory, but there's just a button that you needed to press, and I didn't know that. That's my fault, guys. My bad. So my fault on that one. But I'm putting my backpack. Let me see. The backpack in the backpack slot. Let me see if it works here. Good. It's instant. It is instant. So the one thing is the UI is still the same UI. Something that they showed is the new UI the last time around. I remember that. So replacing armor and stuff is also instant. Like replacing your armor and all that. Let's see. So the gun, I just put a med gun inside where my pistol was. That was good. There is a red I don't know if it's on that screenshot. I think it is actually. You see that, like the red triangle, like the danger triangle? I have that on my pistol when I took it off, which is very interesting. I don't know what exactly that means. There are pages to the inventory. When you swap pages, there is still a little bit of loading. It's not that long though. It's much quicker to load than the previous inventory. And on top of that, it actually, everything stays loaded. It like completely stays loaded, and everything is in the same like size square as well. So once it loads in, because there's a lot of inventory to load, and this is probably because it's the first time I'm loading the inventory. Once it all loads, it stays in. Like I'm swapping pages now. It's very fast to load after you load it the first time, which is really, really cool. Okay, so let's see. We have our arms. I'm putting my arms on now. Let me see here. So arms, looks like actually I was not putting my arms on. Those are my, yeah, the arms. Okay. Yeah, the arms, put them here. Okay, that worked. It took a couple tries to do that, to put the arms on, which is okay though. Let's see. I have my sniper rifle. I don't think that went in. Maybe if I double click. Okay, double clicking it puts it in, and it shows the attachments that are on it. Awesome. Okay, so double clicking it put it in, showed the attachments that were on it. That's good. Let me see here. I got my ATSCAV sniper, and I definitely, let me see if so these are the categories I have. This is like, it's like the freight elevator, like they mentioned, right? You have like the categories of the different weapons. I just went to primary, and now I'm going to pull out the, let's see. I'm going to pull out the parallax. I'm going to double click it. It looks like dragging stuff is a little bit weird. Yeah. Okay. Dragging stuff's a little bit weird. So I was able to pull it on there, or double click it, I should say, and it went right on. But dragging it does not necessarily work every time, which is okay. That's why it's in a tech preview. Not a big deal at all. Let me see here. We definitely need, see, like it's gonna take a while to get used to some of this stuff. Like if you have weapons, all categories of weapons selected, it keeps it selected. The multi-tool has a different look to it, which is really interesting. It's like a top-down view. I don't know if I like that very much. I can assume looking at it that's probably not, it's probably not, you know, like it's not gonna stay that way, I would assume. Okay, I got the equipment, so I got my multi-tool, and I don't know if, like, how do I get, let me see. Oh, here, so I have a tractor beam. The tractor beam does stack. It looks like it went on there pretty quickly as well. I literally, there's like the tractor beam, like you see under the equipment on the bottom left of the image. There's that, but you have like the tractor beam, and then you have the attachment that goes right next to it, so you can just drag and drop on top of that. Let me see here. So press R, and then go back in the inventory here. So we're in the inventory outside of that. Let me see. So it looks like I don't see the, one thing I don't see is like the equipment. So when I have the tractor beam out, it shows up under the equipment tab, but when I put it away, it doesn't show up anymore at all on the list of things. All that shows up is my parallax weapon, my ATSCAV sniper, and my med gun. That's it. I'm assuming that there's a 3 next to my med gun, so I'm assuming that has something to do with it. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Your personal /all is really cool. It shows like, you know, what's in your backpack and stuff like that, and then your local as well. So if there's actually like, without even touching the touch to start on the storage access, if I just like press the local button, that stuff pops up on that side, which is actually really cool. It's a really cool feature. Okay, so let's see, local, there we go. All right, so I've got my gun, I've got all that. I just need my legs now, which are right here. Palatino, those went on instantly. The Palatino legs went on instantly, dragging them. So that's interesting. Those went on very quickly. Okay, let's go to ammo. So ammo, I've got the SRT stuff. When you drag something in your inventory, it appears in the stack and it just appears there. There is a stack all. I'm actually gonna look to see if the stack all feature works. Okay, so we're gonna get off. Let's see, we're gonna just do local. Okay. Let me see. Sorry, give me a sec. We're in the inventory now. We're on local now. And I definitely have something checked that's not supposed to be. Clear all filters. Bam. So clear all filters clears it all. All right. So like if I hit stack all, I'm hitting stack all right now, I think. It's the button. I actually don't see that button on your guys' thing. It's a button that's directly next to capacity. So the move all button selects everything and gets ready to move it all. Let me find out if I can stack some stuff here. So these are different envelopes, so I'm assuming not on those. I'm just looking for like things that I need to stack that would be stackable. The MG script I stacked myself. I just dragged it on like one another basically. The inventory loads pretty good though. Like it's not slow, it's pretty fast. Like really. All right, so I got 2 Pico the Penguin party animals. I clicked stack all, they don't stack. If I drag them on top of each other, they don't stack that way either. Okay. Okay, so we finally got to Dupree. This is where I wanted to test everything out. And it looks like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of, you know, clear my way in here with the nice Mirai Pulse real quick. Okay, so we have now gotten through here. I'm gonna loot my first body. Press F on it. Actually, I think I just press I. Yeah, I just press I. Okay, so it's no longer like F. You can press F to loot, but what I will do, what the button I does, is it basically allows you to like see everything, their mags, everything, grenades, all of that. And it actually, the stuff automatically equips if you don't have it. So I didn't have any mags. It automatically equips those, and it automatically equipped my grenades as well. Wow, that is amazing actually. Okay. So then we have another one here. Let's see. So I got to get used to pressing I now instead of pressing let me see. I actually have 2. Okay, I'm in the middle of 3 different bodies. Wow, dude, this is so sick. I'm in the middle of 3 bodies. So it has 3 skulls at the top right, and every single skull has that inventory in it. And I'm double clicking and I'm putting them inside of, like, I double click the meds and it went inside of my inventory. Shift clicking puts it in my backpack. So now I have 2 P4 ARs in my backpack. Let me see here. Actually, it's only 1 P4 AR. Okay. And then I double click the mags and those go into the mag slots once again. And the other P4 I can drag. Let me see. I'm having a hard time dragging the P4. The other P4. I don't know if it's like maybe not thinking it's there or whatever, but looks like it says equipped holster drop. So you could, there's the right click menu is pretty cool. Well, let me see here. So, oh, another cool thing as well is that you can have 3 different weapons. So right now, I brought my parallax weapon. I just pulled that off the ground. You can still loot things off the ground. Like you can still pull stuff off the ground still, weapons and all of that, which is really, really just a great quality of life in my opinion. All right, so I got all that. Also, I'm being told by my my other friend NDA testers that the Alt 1 to spool your mags works now consistently, so that's awesome as well. All right, so we haven't done a loot box yet, but we'll do that here momentarily. Right now, I'm just like looting all of the bodies. Like I have, you know, the different bodies that I want to loot. An S71, Matt, it just goes right in there. That is awesome. Let's see, weapons. So it shows one of my weapons as equipment, and I think it's because you can hold 3 weapons at a time now, 1 in your hand and 2 in your inventory. The only problem is like obviously I would want to swap that to that. And then just pull that out, I think. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this sniper back in my bag. And I'm gonna take the S71. Okay, So you guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm actually, let me see here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. All right, so let me replace some of these mags with the S71 ammo. Perfect. Okay. So we got S71 and we've got the C54 SMG as well. Okay, we're gonna head into the facility now because this is where oh wait, there's some loot boxes out here we can test. Let me test these loot boxes and I'll let you know what it feels like to do the loot box stuff. Let me see. So if I press F, again, it brings up that inventory, but if I press Y, it shows me the container and it's a box tab in the top right up there. It's just a box. Same place those skulls were. It's the same thing. Dude, this is so clean, man. This is so clean. And then it shows again, it shows the my personal inventory. If I want it, it shows that. But I have a mining attachment here. I have I can get another multi-tool again as well. Oh my gosh, wow. Like it is, the crazy part is everything is so responsive. Like it is incredibly responsive already. That's kind of the crazy part. All right, so I'm in the facility now. We're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we'll find out here shortly. But it looks like I want to press I when I see a box. I want to press I instead of press F on the box. Hopefully, maybe in the future, I would have to check the patch notes because maybe this is a thing. But in the future, pressing F goes to that inventory instead, you know, because that's definitely, I'm assuming that's probably how it's going to work out. You press F and then that inventory pops up. But that standard inventory, like the inventory where you essentially, these NPCs are insanely strong. That inventory that you guys have seen before, where essentially like it has that, I don't know, that grid type look. When you hold I, you guys know what I'm talking about. Not the old inventory, the newer one that they did. That inventory is when you press F. It's there every time you press F. So maybe they keep that the way it is, potentially, but it was clean and it was responsive, which is the most important thing for me. All right, so I'm kind of just fighting NPCs here. They're really strong. They work together really well as well. Thankfully, I'm okay though, so it's not a big deal. But the thing is, they keep coming. Like Dupree is really tough now because they just keep flying at you, which is insane. And every time you peek your face, they hit you. Like they have like insane reaction time. That was really, so like I just jumped up and like med penned in the air. Like that was really smooth. Again, we got to talk about, like, you know, obviously it's a server with not a ton of people, but I feel like things are a lot smoother than they used to be, which is really nice. Also, with the med pens, you can right click store all now, which is really a cool quality of life thing. To being able to do that is pretty awesome. The game just, I don't know, man. I'm so excited for this game's future, dude. I really am. There is so many NPCs here that have all converged to this area, by the way. I feel like they've all run from other areas to this area, which is insane. Okay, so I want to see how quick it or how easy it is to like swap weapons. So I'm going to swap the weapons I'm using right now. So like, let's see. So I got my my bag here, I got a P4AR. I want to swap that with the S71. Wow. Okay. That's really easy. Okay. I already have the mags on me as well. So, wow. Yeah, very simple. Very, very simple. They don't miss. These guys, the AI just, they're so smooth. You can't just like rush in and take 5 of them out at a time. You know what I mean? What, like you can when the servers are laggy. You just can't do that. You gotta like take angles and be smart about it. Okay, box of loot again. Unfortunately, not the ammo I need, but gosh, it's so like responsive and smooth is the best way to say it, honestly. So responsive and smooth is the best way to describe this experience. For a first tech preview of inventory, this is incredible. Wow. Insane. So I'm pressing I on a pile of bodies right now, and each body has its, you know, its meds, has its ammo, and I'm just double clicking everything and putting it in my bag. I've realized now that I have a lot of S71, so I'm gonna get out of here and we're gonna pop on the S71. I'm also gonna use that. I'm gonna take off the C4, put the S71 in my hand. And I'm going to take off one of the sights here. I'm going to see, let's see. So the P4, right? I want to get the sight off the P4. There's a big drop item box when you want to drop an item. Let's see here. I want to put the P4 in my, okay. So there we go. So I got the P4. I put it in the 3rd slot just so I could take off the attachments, because I wanted the 4X attachment on my S71. So I put the P4 in the 3rd slot, took off the attachments off the attachment menu, and just immediately put it on my S71 from the P4. I mean, there's just so much quality of life here. It's insane. It's literally insane. It makes everything so much smoother, so much cleaner. The AI are still attacking me here, but we're surviving and we're taking them out, so they don't have much of a chance. Love my S71. Probably one of my favorite FPS weapons in the game, I would say. Really like that the repull from the... Ooh, oh, someone was in the elevator. I really like, by the way, that the repull works every single time. That was not the case before. It was always very, like, inconsistent. But now it's really not. Now it's like pretty much every time. Let's see, we got a med box here. I'm gonna press I again. There's the med box. Very nice meds. We need these meds bad. So we just drag them in. Tells you how much you have left in terms of capacity. Guys, this is incredible. This is incredible. It makes the quality of life of looting so much better, and it's gonna be so important for when crafting comes out. And apparently the crafting preview's next week. So we're gonna get to test that as well. And if you guys like this video, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button and I will do a video just like this one for crafting, where I'm reacting and there's a picture behind me and I'm just talking to you. I think it's good for people that just want to listen. I think that would probably be best. You know, you just want to listen while you're driving or something. You don't have to really watch anything. My face is not you know, the greatest to look at 24/7. So apologies. Okay, we got some more C54 mags, which are gonna come in handy. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going through the facilities here, just kind of looting. Yeah, I mean the radius at which you can loot too is pretty large. Like, it's not that far away. I mean, it's not that you don't have to be too close to the boxes. Like, if there's a box in the vicinity, whatever the circle of the radius would be, it'll appear as a tab up at the top. It's amazing. Another box that I'm pretty far away from the box right now, probably about 5 feet or so, and it still appears as a tab, which is amazing. Like, that's such a huge feature in my opinion. It just makes looting so much better. And if you have a box of your own, being able to loot that box. I found an orange box. See what's inside. Palatino backpack inside of it. This is pretty normal, I'm pretty sure. Man, what a beauty. You can tell that this is the old system was on the old engine, you know, from years and years ago, and that this one is like made fresh. You can tell. You can just tell, like, it's still got a couple of things that you can see similarities and such, but you can tell it's completely just refreshed and better, you know, which is so cool, dude. It's so cool. Oh man, the game looks better too. I don't know if this is going to be in 4.7, but the game looks much more vibrant. I feel like they update these. I feel like they update the, what do you call it, the graphics, you know, pretty often with this game. The engine, I should say, the graphics engine, like Vulkan. I feel like they update it pretty often, and you can definitely see that this was another case where it is definitely updated. So again, right, I've got one box. I'm dragging stuff into my inventory. I'm scrolling down. Very simple, very easy. I've got all my mags there, so I literally see what mag is in what slot. You know how much of a quality of life that is? It is incredible. So I know, I see right here, I have got a C54 SMG, C54 SMG. I've got 3 different guns here, which I don't want. And you can also organize them too. So I've got 4, like, so there's 8 slots because I'm using the Palatino armor. 4 of them on the left side are C54, and I've got 2 S71s and 2 P4 ARs on the other side. I don't need the P4 ARs because I just need S71s, but now I can do 4 S71s on this side. So what I would do is, I think, let me see if this is as simple as it sounds here. Yeah. Drag it off, drag the new ones on, boom. Double click, they make a sound, they're in, and then you're good. And like I said, the other thing works too, like the pooling. Before it was like very, I don't know if you guys noticed it too, but it was very buggy. It's not buggy anymore. Again, a lot of this might have to do with the fact that I'm on a server that is, you know, very low population, but I don't think so. I think a lot of it just has to do with the fact that there's, you know, this is not using the old system. This is a brand new system. All the icons are loading. All the icons are loading really well as well. Like nothing's really, you know, taking a while to load or whatever. I have my chest armor inventory. I have my leg armor inventory. It shows it all. It says personal torso, personal legs, and it shows you all the inventories, or you can just select all of them and get every single one of them. What? It is so cool, dude. It is so cool. So how is the inventory tech preview, guys? Wow, I've said it a million times, and you know, I just want to say a thank you to the comment section, because you guys are always telling me you like the positivity and stuff. It's real. This is genuine. I really love the game. I might have rose-tinted glasses on. I know a lot of you have been around for a very long time. I understand the frustrations, or sorry, I don't understand the frustrations, because I can't imagine what you've been through in the amount of years that this game has been in development. But I'm telling you right now, the tide is shifting. This is it. This year is going to be massive for this game. Get back into it if you took a break when 4.7 comes out, because you have this, you have the inventory, which is amazing, but you also have crafting as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this type of video, let me know in the comment section below. And of course, Tell me how much you like squirrels. Do you like squirrels or not? I gotta know if you've watched this long. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do the same thing for the crafting tech preview, which is happening next week. We are now at Avocado. Shout out to CIG for allowing me to be a part of this. It's great to see you guys really thrive. That's what I'm seeing here, is just thriving. This is going to be a good year for all of us. Thank you so much for watching. 07s, God bless, and I will see you in the next video.